The James B. Conaway Award was established to recognize a lifelong commitment to public education and the student teachers that exemplify the highest ideals of the profession. Student teachers are nominated for this award by recommendations from mentor teachers and/or university supervisors. All of our education majors working toward their teacher licensure spend 2 semesters student teaching. Linfield student teachers work tirelessly to meet the rigorous requirements to earn an Oregon teaching license. Intensive coursework, weekly observations throughout their student teaching, and successful completion of performance assessments and national exams. We are proud of all of our student teachers. I'm honored to be presenting 6 2021 recipients of our James B. Conaway Award for Outstanding Student Teaching. Recipients' names will be added to the James B. Conaway plaque that is displayed on the first floor of Potter Hall. Recipients will receive a framed award and a golden apple bell for their classrooms. I will now honor each recipient, reading excerpts from their nomination letters. Zayla Medina. Zayla was selected for her outstanding elementary student teaching. She was nominated by her mentor teacher and student teacher supervisor. Zayla majored in elementary education, earning teaching license endorsements in elementary multiple subjects, middle school science, and English for speakers of other languages. During Zayla's student teaching experience, she was hired as an English language development teacher at Mountain View Middle School in Newburgh. Zayla Medina is an engaging educator. Watching her interact with students is like observing a master teacher in action. She uses a variety of teaching strategies to meet the needs of her students. Zayla creates a safe, positive, and supportive classroom based on equity and a belief that all students can learn. She greets students as they enter the classroom, allowing students to feel like they belong and are in an essential part of the community. Zayla allows students to be who they are, move when needed, share a quick anecdote that relates to the lesson, and models empathy for students. Zayla effectively provides powerful learning for her students. Annalise Orwich. Annalise was selected for her outstanding elementary and middle school student teaching, having been nominated for both her part-time and full-time student teaching. Annalise majored in elementary education, earning teaching license endorsements in elementary multiple subjects, middle school social studies, and English for speakers of other languages. Annalise created a welcoming learning environment in which all students were encouraged to participate. Her ongoing collaboration with teachers, administrators, and her advisors allowed her to grow her strengths as an educator throughout the entire process. Utilizing a variety of resources, she was able to create an engaging experience that fit a variety of learning styles. We faced a very difficult school year in trying to keep students engaged in a totally virtual learning environment. Mrs. O created unique lessons utilizing many resources online I have never heard of before. She has a strength for planning fun and engaging lessons. Antonio Peña Anaya. Antonio was selected for his outstanding student teaching in middle school language arts and high school Spanish. He will graduate with 2 majors, Spanish and secondary education, and 2 teaching license endorsements, English language arts and English for speakers of other languages. Antonio was offered internships and employment during both semesters of student teaching as an English language development teacher at Mountain View Middle School. During a time of unprecedented change, Antonio has always been ready to take on what comes his way. He was such an amazing student teacher. When we had an opening in our program, we could not wait to hire him. Antonio has a natural gift of creating meaningful relationships with people and constantly making people feel at ease, even in the face of difficult issues. Antonio is not afraid to step up and advocate for others, especially for students. In addition to the work Antonio has done, he has also made personal phone calls to students' families and provides academic support. His ability to assess the situation and find solutions is an asset. Tonio is extremely reflective about his practice and always thinking about his next steps. Not only has he stepped up to lead dual language at the middle school level, created a multicultural group for staff, and is on the district dual language leadership team. McKenna Slavensky. McKenna was selected for her outstanding elementary student teaching. She was nominated by her mentor teacher and student teacher supervisor in both part and full-time student teaching. McKenna majored in elementary education, earning teaching license endorsements in elementary multiple subjects and English for speakers of other languages. McKenna uses her knowledge of different learning theories to ensure her lessons are accessible to all students. She employs a variety of resources and strategies in each lesson to address all modalities of learning, while keeping all students engaged in the material. Her ability to implement technology in the classroom showcases an understanding of the needs of 21st century learners and the challenges of distance learning. McKenna's lessons are always aligned to multiple state standards and thoughtfully creates content to challenge and encourage her students. While McKenna teaches virtually, she does an excellent job creating a welcoming and inclusive environment for all of her students. She engages students with kindness, empathy, equity, and compassion. Her energy in the classroom inspires participation and engagement among her students and supports their confidence in their own learning. Leah Thompson. Leah was selected for her outstanding student teaching in middle school science and high school chemistry. She was nominated by her mentor teachers and student teacher supervisor. She will graduate with 2 majors, chemistry and secondary education, and a teaching license endorsement in secondary science. Leah is one of the most accomplished student teachers that I've worked with. Despite the many demands on Leah's time, her first priority over the past year has been providing meaningful learning experiences for her students. Her instruction is engaging, relevant, and focused. Most importantly, Leah is a person who understands the human connections that are the foundation of all good instruction. She understands her content thoroughly. She's able to effectively communicate what she wants her students to learn. And most importantly, she shares her passion for learning with her students. Notably, Leah was just accepted into a prestigious University of California doctoral program in chemistry. Leah is certainly a powerful example of what the James B. Conaway Award encourages. Abigail Hoppy. Abby was selected for her outstanding elementary student teaching, having been nominated for both her part-time and full-time student teaching. Abby majored in elementary education, earning teaching license endorsements in elementary multiple subjects and English for speakers of other languages. Abby makes sure that all of her instruction is relevant to all learners. She makes sure that she connects her students to the curriculum and that they understand how the skills that she is teaching apply to what they need to know. She makes sure that she shows all learners that she respects their attempts and makes them feel comfortable to take risks with new learning. Her questions focus the students on the objectives and stretch the students to make them think at a higher level. Abby's teaching was so fun to watch. Having to be online during this strange year did not keep her from fully engaging students.